Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a problem solving for an unknown variable, but we have in this equation here we have a square root, so it's a little bit different than what we've seen before. So let's dive into this problem here. So the problem is square root of 2k squared plus 17 minus x equals 0. As you can see here, the square root is part of this clause right here. The square root of 2k squared plus 17. The negative x is outside of the square root, and then you have equals 0, right? The whole thing equals 0. So you have a couple items here. You have, so they give you if k greater than 0 and x equals 7 in the equation above, what is the value of k? So our job is to find what is k here in this equation. Alright, so let's rewrite. So once you see this, let's rewrite the equation, and then since x is given, right, so now we know x equals 7, it's given to us, so we can replace the equation up here by the value of 7 for x equals 7, right? So let's rewrite this. So you have the square root, you have square root of, so you have square root of 2k squared plus 17, and then minus. So instead of x, you replace x for the 7 here, so minus 7 equals 0, right? So now you're down to one variable, okay? So the negative 7 is out here, so we move this over here, so you have square root. So you have square root of 2k squared plus 17 equal 7, right? So because over here you have a square root, so to break the square root, you basically put a square on both sides, right? So you do 2k squared plus 17, and then you put a square here equal, since you put a square on the left side, you have to put a square on the right side, so 7 squared. So that's how you break the square root. So you have a square root and square, those cancel out. So now you're down to 2k squared plus 17 equals 49, right? Okay, and then you start moving this guy, the positive 17, over here, so you're down to 2k squared equals 49 minus 17 equals 32, okay? And then k squared equals 32 over 2, right? So here's multiply, you move over here, it's divided, right? And then that equals 16. So 16, k squared equals 16, so k equals square root of 16, which is 4. So 4 is the answer, and that's what you have here. That's the key. So that's how you solve these kinds of equation. So first, when you look at the problem, you see two variables, right? But then one of the variables, they give you the value, which is x equals 7. So once you have that, you replace it in here, and then now you're down to one variable. So if an equation with one variable, and you just rearrange the equation to solve for k. That's it. That's how you solve these kinds of questions. I think the main thing about this problem here is the square root, right? You have the square root here. So like I say, yeah, to break the square root, you have to put the square on both sides, right? So you're down to like this step here, the square root of 2k squared plus 17. So to break the square root, you gotta put the square. But if you put a square on the left side, then you make sure to do the square on the right side, right? So once you do the square on both sides, the square root cancel out. So now you're down to 2k squared plus 17. This is over here, the right side, just the value. Yeah, so that's how you solve these kinds of questions. I'm sure there's other way to do this too, but I think this is a lot. You follow these logical steps, because I just want to show you all the steps here to get to the answer. But once you do this kind of problems on the daily basis, keep practicing, then you can do this very, very fast, and hopefully that'll help you with your exam. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching. And if you are going to take the exam anytime soon, then I wish you the best of luck. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video clip.